Dane, I want to ask you, when you heard about the Mindset program, you got really excited about it, and we, you went through and you smashed it out. Why did you think that mindset was so important as a part of our overall fitness?
Like Maggie said, we know that people can train, people can tie their nutrition in. We have the accountability here, so we are ticking a lot of boxes, but for the most part, it's like, what happens when we get to week 3? What happens after the challenge? What can we learn along the way that we can continue to take with us? And I think with your program being mindset based, getting ourselves into that getting ourselves into the right mindset, like, it's everything. And I always reflect back on my own life, like, what's gotten me to where I am, or what hasn't got me to where I want to be. And it always comes down to how I am in the mind. Like, if I'm feeling motivated, I'm more inclined to do something, which makes sense. But it's like, what happens on the days that I don't feel like it and I need to still show up? So when I heard that you said you're offering a mindset program, I was like, this is exactly what we need when things aren't going right. So that's what I probably love the most about what you're offering, and that's why I wanted to try it.
Yes, and I know you said that you had a favourite module as well. Do you want to tell us what one you found was the most stand out for you? Yeah,
for sure. So all of them are great, and I took away something from every single one. But for me, the very first one, week 1, which is visualization, was my favorite. That first week, like, I'm a firm believer, if we can't visualize where we're going to be, how can we ever get there? And to be put into the right mindset first thing in the morning, listening to a short recording. I've got a saying where you win the morning, you win the day. And if we can set ourselves right, and we can keep the vision of us, feeling strong, or we can visualize ourselves fitting into a dress better, then we can carry that with us all the way through. We're more inclined to get to that goal. It's like, everyone starts a goal, but how many finish it? And if we can visualize ourselves fitting into that dress or lifting that weight, and hold on to that feeling that comes along with it, then we're more likely to get there. So definitely visualization number 1.
Yeah, I think that's the key there, isn't it? Begin with the end in mind.
For sure, yeah.
And since completing the course, how often have you been reminded of the things that you became aware of while doing the journey? Like, you might be doing something and you go, that's...
Yep. No, I absolutely get what you're saying. I would say, and Maggie said it as well, is like, you start catching yourself out throughout the day it's the little things. For example, like, maybe it's just saying no to a workout on a particular day. And I remember years ago, and I mean this kindly, but I made a post and it was about, having a legit reason or having a shit reason why not to do it, And it's just breaking down those little barriers as to why I'm doing something or why I'm not. So for me, it was over those, I did this obviously in 2 or 3 weeks, catching myself out. And the good thing is, because I was doing it daily, like you said, I was able to start my day with a reminder. And then throughout the day, the reminder was still there. So it wasn't like I had to wait a whole week to do the recording, because the next Tuesday and then the Wednesday and the Thursday, it was always there to remind me that, just be a little bit more, I suppose, conscious of your decisions, whether it's food, whether it's workouts, or even, carryover effect into just everyday life, like showing up for your partner, your husband, your kids. So there are a lot, and it was the small instances that I really picked up. So I got a lot from that.
Yeah, fantastic. And would you say that the program was easy to use?
Oh, super easy. I went straight to emails. I pressed play once I had the account, and then just every day had that email in the one place, and I was just press play every morning. So absolutely.
Yeah, awesome. And if you wanted to tell somebody, or members were saying, I signed up, but I haven't done anything yet, what would you say to them?
What would I say? I would say to them, just make sure that you are meeting yourself, where you need to. Obviously, all of us, to some degree, we have a lot on, completely understand that, but just 15 minutes in the morning could be the difference between you getting to your goal or to your results in 3, 4, 5 weeks and not getting there, okay? Always make sure that, as people, and I mean this to myself as well, we always show up doing our part to ensure that we get to where we want to go. Hopefully that makes sense.
Yeah, love it. Thanks, Dane.
It's all good.